Well, I was just talking about the doctor at the hospital. I went to the emergency room yesterday at about 6:30, and at 1 o'clock in the morning, 1 a.m., they come in there. They told me I had discharge papers, and so they asked me if I had a ride, and I said no, I have to walk. So he didn't throw them down. He just set the papers down on the table that was right there beside my bed in the hospital. He said, set the papers down there. He said, get these 2 prescriptions filled. He tried walked off. He didn't ask how I felt, because I'd have told him I didn't feel good. My legs don't feel good. My legs feel like they got air in them. I can feel my nerves and all of my legs. My legs are shaking. I told him my lip was quivering. Before I went around him, my lip was quivering. When I woke up, when I woke up, I woke up at 5:30, and I washed my face and all. My face was red. It was just blood red. My face was, and couldn't hardly walk. I had a hard time walking sideways. But I write down everything how I feel. I write down a date and how I feel. I could write all that stuff down in the notepad. I do it. I've been doing that for years. And but anyway, they told me to get out. They told me not to get out. They told me I have the release paper so I could go. I could go ahead and leave the hospital there. And I felt like I was in jail right there. They told me I have to have release papers that I could go. No, was I in jail? Was I in the hospital? But anyway, I'm getting off the subject again. But my brain is not working right. But this is enough rambling about me right there. But yeah, I had to walk. I walked home. They just let me walk out the door. They didn't ask me if I wanted. They just said you released, you can go. Just like I was in prison, like I said. And then I walked out the door. I had to walk home. I probably could have I could have told them I needed a ride. They'd have got an Uber ride, or they'd have got a taxi ride, not an Uber. They'd have got a taxi ride anyway. I don't think they use Uber. They might. I don't know who they use. They have a list at the hospital that the rides they come. It's a free ride. I could have told them, come pick me up there, but I didn't want to do all. I'd had to wait, 15, 20 minutes on the ride, 30 minutes on the ride at 1 o'clock in the morning. But anyway, I walked home. It wasn't no big deal to me. It was, a little walking, a little hard. I had my walking chair, my the chair got 4 wheels on it. It has a seat on it. I got that thing, walker, whatever they call it. It's not a walker. The walker don't have wheels. It has 2 wheels. What I had 4 wheels and a seat on it. You can push it and sit down in it. I don't know what it's called. But I have that, and I got a wheelchair I bought a wheelchair probably 6 years, 7 years ago, something like that. Maybe 8 years ago, 6 years ago. But I bought a wheelchair because I could not walk. I was in a wheelchair for probably 6 months before I could walk again. But after 6 months there, and going to the chiropractor and going to the doctors and all, I got where I could walk again. That was 6 years ago. 6 years or 7 years, something like that. I don't know. It's been a while anyway. Okay, I'm going to stop this video. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning right now. I think it was 2:03 when I first seen a possum and raccoon. Possum and raccoons were eating together. Stop this video.